Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Baina Midday News, coming to you live from Benap House, Atomic Junction, Medina. I'm Khadija Tukubra Kailani. Coming up this afternoon, Bagwin condemns unsavory comments against Senator. Others probe. Also, NDC officials resist seizure of Galamsey equipment as government team faces hostile reactions. And in some international stories, Arab leaders endorse a counter-proposal to Trump's Gaza plan with ceasefire uncertain. Do stay with us for details of the stories. Thank you for staying with us. We are also streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at Baina TV. Now to our first story. The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagwin, has strongly condemned the unsavory daughter of a murderer comments made against Dr. Zenator Rawlings, Member of Parliament for Korle Klottey, during parliamentary proceedings on February 4, 2025. The incident occurred during a parliamentary session on February 4th amid heated discussions commemorating the 60th anniversary of Joseph Boakye Dankwa's death. The outburst occurred while Minority Leader Alexander Afenyo-Markin was addressing the House and calling for calm.
The remark came during heated discussions on the 60th anniversary of the death of Joseph Boakye Dankwa. Tensions escalated when Tamale Central MP Ibrahim Muntala Mohammed challenged what he described as exaggerated praises from the minority regarding JB Dankwa's legacy. The exchange grew intense, prompting the presiding speaker Andrew Esiama to limit contributions to only parliamentary leadership, effectively silencing other MPs. In a formal communication during parliamentary proceedings on March 3, Speaker Babin apologized to Dr. Rawlings and her family and gave the corporates an ultimatum to come forward within a week or face consequences.
Let me be clear. Parliament is a place for constructive debate, guided by principles of mutual respect and integrity. While we may differ in our views and engage in spirited discussions, there is no room for language that seeks to offend, abuse, insult, demean, defame, blaspheme, or impute proper motives, or impugn the integrity of a member or any other person. In light of this incident, I extend my deepest apologies to Honorable Dr. Zenator Agyemang Rawlings, Member of Parliament for Klottey Korle, Her Excellency Nana Konadu Agyemang Rawlings, the former First Lady of Ghana and widow of our late illustrious President, the family, the chiefs, and all the good people of Anglo Duko and Anglo land. No one serving their country should have to endure such indignity. Consequently, a formal investigation has been initiated to determine the identity of the member who made the comment. Subsequent to which, in line with Standing Orders 218 and 219, the Committee of Privileges and Immunities and Ethics and Standards shall be called upon to consider the referral and report to the House. Parliamentary rules and regulations must be enforced. Decorum must be restored in this House, no matter whose ox is God.
Away from that, the minority in Parliament has objected to the use of numerical strength to determine the order of debate on the State of the Nation address by President Mahama after First Deputy Speaker Bernard Ahiafor called on Bia East MP Richard Echampong to debate following a contribution from Bolgatanga Central MP Isaac Adongo, both from the majority side. Minority Leader Alexander Afenyamarkin expressed his opposition to the arrangement.
Equal opportunity. Equal opportunity. Equal opportunity. Mr. Speaker, is guaranteed. Mr. Speaker, we will not. Mr. Speaker, we will not. I repeat, we will not accept, allow the majority to use its numbers to intimidate us. Mr. Speaker, they should know that they are not going to be in this majority forever. Today, the Minister of Education, Haruna Idrisu, is in this House, and his side is proposing this. Hey, Haruna. Hey, Haruna. Hey, Haruna. And Mr. Speaker, Honorable Mahama Ayariga, who was the de facto legal advisor to the Atuforcing leadership, is today saying that if he gets 3, we should get 1. It won't happen today, it won't happen tomorrow.
Meanwhile, the majority leader, Mahama Ayariga, in response, stated that the arrangement will not be altered. He urged the minority to stage a walkout if they are not interested in participating in the debate. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, has announced that President John Dramani Mahama has directed the immediate reversal of all allocations and sales of land belonging to the ministry. He stated that the decision was taken to safeguard state assets and prevent further encroachment on public lands. In a Facebook post on Wednesday, March 5, Ablakwa revealed that the directive specifically affect land adjoining the Foreign Affairs Ministry and Airport Residential, which had reportedly been allocated to 7 organizations and individuals under the previous government. The minister expressed deep appreciation to President Mahama for his decisive action in protecting state resource. He described the move as a demonstration of strong and patriotic leadership, ensuring that the foreign ministry retain control over its lands. He further assured Ghanaians that under his leadership, no property belonging to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, whether in Ghana or abroad, would be sold. Also, government advisory team on a fact-finding mission to assess the impact of illegal mining faced stiff resistance in parts of the western and central region as they immobilized and seized equipment. The operation, aimed at curbing environmental destruction, sparked angry reaction from illegal miners and some officials of the governing National Democratic Congress.
The team, which has been visiting heavily affected areas, took decisive action by seizing pumping machines, generators and excavators while destroying Chamfan machines at Galamsey sites in Ariania, Akrofo, Pristia and Dunkwa. However, in Dunkwa, tensions escalated as miners led by the NDC constituency chairman mobilized to confront the team. Backed by angry miners and residents, the NDC official argued that he had not been consulted before the raid. The protesters, many of whom were directly involved in illegal mining activities along the Ofin River, blocked roads and threatened a direct standoff with a heavily armed security personnel accompanying the team. At Anya, the situation was dire, with illegal mining severely damaging roads and nearly collapsing concrete storm drains. In response, the advisory team raided the area, dismantled equipment and set mining camps ablaze. A similar operation occurred at a mining site behind a technical school in Nkrofo, where multiple pumps and generators were confiscated. In Bedwa No. 2, Upper Dentra East District, illegal mining along the Ofin was identified as a major environmental hazard, causing frequent floods and destroying farmlands. Residents lamented the long-term damage to their communities, with some expressing frustration over the government's failure to curb Galamsey operations. Tensions reached a boiling point when the team, conducting an aerial scan of Dunkwao Township, discovered a massive illegal excavation dangerously close to the town's main bridge. As they assessed the situation, an angry mob stormed the location, demanding that the team leave immediately. The confrontation intensified, with a crowd gathering near the bridge, openly challenging the security forces. Despite the hostility, the advisory team, which includes Rear Admiral Moses Bake Bafor, remains resolute in its mission to inform government policy on illegal mining and strengthen future enforcement actions. As the battle against illegal mining intensifies, the latest resistance highlights the growing political and social tensions surrounding Galamsey enforcement, raising critical questions about governance, local complicity, and the enforcement of environmental laws in Ghana.
And that was Sharifatu Ayuba with the report. We'll be back shortly after this break. Do stay with us.
أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. O you who have believed, decreed upon you is fasting, as it was decreed upon those before you, that you may be righteous.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Watan Ramadana ya sake dawowa, wata mai muhimmanci kwarai da gaske a rayuwar kowane musulmi.
Na'am, lokacin takawa da muke yawaita alaka da Allah da fiyayyen halitta Annabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ta kai. Wannan tana da muhimmanci kwarai da gaske a gare mu a Baina TV kamar yadda take a gare ku.
Dalilin da ya kamata ka mai da mu baitin Ramadaninka daga suhur da bude baki da lailatul qadr da abin da ke tsakani duka, za mu yi muku hidima mafi fahimmi da jan hankali domin sa kawai.
Za mu kasance ma'aikatanku a Baina TV Baitin Ramadan.
We, together with a team of hardworking and intelligent minds, will keep you educated,
informed, and most importantly, journey with you throughout this holy month of Ramadan.
Baina TV Baitin Ramadan, sahibinku na Ramadana.
Ramadan, 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 ya Habib, Ramadan.
ولقد يسرنا القرآن للذكر فهل من مدكر
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yana tambayar mu a cikin alkur'ani mai girma walaqad yassarna alqur'ana lidhikr fahal min mudakkir hakikan mun sawwaka alkur'ani domin tunatarwa shin akwai wanda dai tuna a yanzu haka babu wanda ya san adadin mahaddatan alkur'ani a cikin shekara a duk fadin duniya saboda shi ku kasance tare da ni Amir Mukhtar a nan Baina TV a cikin wanga watan Ramadana mai albarka kamar misali karfe 8:30 na dare sa'annan kuma a maimaita karfe 3:30 na asuba a yayin da nake tattaunawa da mahaddatan alkur'ani game da matsalolin da suka fuskanci a yayin haddan alkur'ani sa'annan kuma abin da ya ƙara musu kwazo a lokacin da suke haddan alkur'ani. Be inspired by the stories of my guests on my Quran journey in order to start your own journey into the recitation and memorization of the glorious Quran. My Quran journey, a journey to light. Bismillah.
Thank you for staying with us. Now let's do some business story. Ghana Gas has successfully attained ISO 14001 and ISO 45001 certifications, reinforcing its commitment to environmental sustainability and workplace safety. These internationally recognized standards for environment management and occupational health and safety highlight the company's dedication to responsible operations and best industry practices.
The certification process began on November 12, 2019, but faced delays due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite these challenges, Ghana Gas secured ISO 45001 certification for its occupational health and safety management system on April 1, 2022. Building on this progress, the company expanded its scope in early 2024 to achieve ISO 14001 certification for its environmental management system. Acting CEO, Engineer Dr. Robert Latte, credited the achievement to the dedication of past and present management, employees, and the Health, Safety, and Environment Operations Department, as well as ISO project team, whose effort ensured compliance with global standards. He said the attainment of the certification underscores Ghana Gas's commitment to excellence and positions Ghana as a leader in industry best practices.
This achievement reflects our collective hard work and dedication. The ministry remains steadfast in its mission to transform our nation's energy landscape and Ghana Gas's efforts to align seamlessly with this vision. Together, we have integrated sustainable practices into our operations, fostered a safe and healthy workplace, and reduce the environmental impact of our activities. The attainment of ISO 14001 and ISO 45001 certifications underscore our commitment to excellence and position Ghana Gas as a leader in industry best practices. Indeed, we are leading by example. Under my leadership as the acting CEO, I am committed to building upon this strong foundation.
Although the Minister of Energy and Green Transition was unable to attend the official celebration, he conveyed his support, commending Ghana Gas for its leadership in environmental sustainability and workplace safety.
And now in education, the 2025 President's Independence Day Awards took place today at the Accra International Conference Center, where 52 students selected from various senior high schools across the country were awarded for their performance in the 2024 Basic Education Certificate Examination. The annual event recognizes and rewards exceptional young students aged 14 to 19 from across the regions. The 52 awardees include 32 students from public schools, 16 from private schools, and 4 students with hearing and visual impairments. They were chosen based on their outstanding academic performance in the 2024 Basic Education Certificate Examination. In her speech, the Vice President, Professor Jane Opoku Achiman, advised the awardees to continue learning and go further in life. She encouraged them to aim for excellence and go beyond their expectations. She also called on parents and teachers to continue to support and educate the students to build the Ghana we all want. Now, on the international front, Arab leaders on Tuesday endorsed Egypt's post-war plan for the Gaza Strip that would allow its roughly 2 million Palestinians to remain in a counter-proposal to U.S. President Donald Trump's plan to pollute the territory and redevelop it as a beach destination. It was unclear if Israel or the United States would accept the Egyptian plan, whose endorsement by Arab leaders announced by Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi amounted to a widespread rejection of Trump's proposal. The office of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu declined to comment.
Tuesday's summit in Cairo included the Emir of Qatar, the Vice President of United Arab Emirates, the Foreign Minister of Saudi Arabia, countries whose support is crucial for any post-war plan. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres also attended. Addressing the summit, El-Sisi said the plan preserves the rights of Palestinian people in rebuilding their nation and guarantees their existence on their land. Arab League Chief Ahmed Abdul Gate said the summit's final communique calls on the UN Security Council to deploy an international peacekeeping force in Gaza and the occupied West Bank. Israel has embraced what it says is an alternative US proposal for the ceasefire itself and the release of hostages taken in Hamas attack on southern Israel on October 7, 2023, which triggered the war. Israel has blocked the entry of food, fuel, medicine, and other supplies to Gaza to try to get Hamas to accept new proposals and has warned of additional consequences, raising fears of a return to fighting. The suspension of aid drew widespread criticism, with human rights groups saying that it violated Israel's obligations as an occupying power under international law.
And in sports, Asante Kotoko's management met with a delegation from the multimedia group on Monday following the controversial remarks made by sports journalist Professor E.K. Wallace regarding the tragic passing of club supporter Francis Yao Frimpong. The delegation, led by Multimedia General Manager Abdullahi Audu, visited Kotoko's management to express their disappointment over Wallace's comments, which sparked widespread condemnation.
The Asempa FM radio presenter disclosed that Nana Poli was allegedly stabbed in a ghetto before he was transported to the Nana Kromansa Park, where he died.
Where the Tosu Minua, fully a consuatre.
Yes, the second time I consuatre a match.
Okay.
Na Yenama was a memu agro debut honum. Yenu memu agro, meaning Vincent Mosquito. Say, oh, Vincent, meaning what area as a before. What? Ghetto as a ghetto.
Yes.
So some are met your bunch now. Now you win here. We phone about we need back for mama. Almost just say, we do a mom connect so quick. But I say, we connect it. Oh, the see no one send you to na ewiem che se enu ano memu agrodie bebre nti no odu onsatema no o na fofo ko bi honom
oh okay
na sana fofo no omko she geto ana omudi didi omonkomo
yes
enti nkomodidi e wo geto no ana achiye baaye na chiye ene baa e wo geto a enye nhwem no esa do esuko kirem se enye football ho chiye emfa kotoko ne nswatre game no ho kura ba bia Yoma chi e ba so ase wa ya na achinya ba
yes
ana achiye nim no abufu bae ana abrante fence brama no e de se kan no e wo poli
wow
allegedly say na me kan
no credit
so court
no credit
but yen se ntwedwuma no e say ma
hwehwe mu a waye
hwehwe ba BBSC ba bia amfa yi na me kan we
The media group assured Kotoko that they have taken internal disciplinary actions against the journalist, including his immediate suspension and removal from hosting duties. Multimedia also pledged full cooperation with the Ghana Police Service in response to Kotoko's demand for accountability over the incident. The club had previously indicated its intent to pursue legal action following Wallace's remarks, which many deemed disrespectful to the late supporter and his grieving family. Francis Yao Frimpong tragically passed away following Kotoko's Ghana Premier League clash with Insotriman FC. His death led to an outpouring of emotions from the Kotoko fan base, with calls for respect and justice. Wallace's comments in the aftermath were met with public outrage, prompting both Kotoko and media group to take swift action. Kotoko's management reiterated their commitment to ensuring that such incidents do not recur, while urging stakeholders to show respect in times of grief.
And this is how we wrap up. I'm Khadija Tukubra Kayla, and for more stories, log on to our website, bainamultimedia.com. Have a good afternoon.
Baina TV, connected to your world.
Munai Mukumara Bada Zua, the biggest boutique in town. Fati Gold, home of luxury, sophistication, and originality. Kubioni, Muje Mutata Onada Itamu, find out the kind of variety of things she has.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
Munai Mukumara Bada Zua, the biggest boutique in town. Fati Gold, home of luxury, sophistication, and originality. Kubioni, Muje Mutata Onada Itamu, find out the kind of variety of things she has.